You know, you know, there's like, you know, names that are just, you know, standard length names. Some names are just standalone, like you just listen to those. And sometimes people shorten them up, you know, and they can do those. You ever notice some people shorten names up? Like my name is Samuel, but I get shortened to Sam. And like, that makes sense, you know, Samuel goes down to Sam. Maxwell goes down to Max. You know, you get the idea. But like, some of the names, like, it doesn't really make sense with. Like, and there's probably more examples than I thought of, but I know there's ones like, you know, they think like Robert goes down to like Bob somehow. I don't know how exactly you get Bob out of that. That starts with an R. I can understand Rob. You think the short and like the long form of Bob would be Bobbert, which also sounds a little bit ridiculous. Or like, you know, it's like Richard. What's the short of Richard? I've heard people called Rich. Or Richie is more of a nickname. We're not talking about, you know, we're not talking about nicknames here. What I'm talking about is like, you know, general like shortening of names. It's a little different. But yeah, like Richard, you shortened to Dick. Don't you think like the long version of Dick would be Dickard? And probably not. You think it, I don't even think of that as having a longer version. I just think that some of that's really weird and confusing to me. I don't know, like, but it's like, you know, why not just make it, you know, make sense? I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't even understand how they get Dick out of Richard at all. I sort of see, I mean, Bob is sort of close to Robert, but this is a weird one that you hear. You think it would just be Rob, but like Dick out of Richard, it ends in a D. There's a C in it, and I guess an I, but it's not really. I just don't get it. Like, why the fuck would you do that with the name? It doesn't make sense to me. Maybe it makes sense to other people, and it probably has some shit to do with like the way the names were formed earlier on, where they originated and bullshit. But like, you know, I don't know. Like, why not just have names that like make sense for the short and long version? I don't even care if you have like a crazy name, you know, and like. I mean, like, some names are weird to me, and there's some names that sound weird to you, and they're just, like, ridiculous. Like, that's not a name or something, but, like, whatever. But no, it's, like, just, you know, like, make the shortened version at least make sense. It'd be like, oh, my name is Samuel, so the shortened version would be, I don't know. It's taking a while to think of something ridiculous. I don't know. It's like, oh, Samuel. Well, maybe my short name would be Lou, because there's an L in it. I don't know. Like, that's just roughly off the top of my head. It was even hard for me to fucking think of something ridiculous like that. So, you know, what's the deal with names?
Nice to dance, dance to the honey.